Okay, we are here to create our nacho cheese for our raw enchiladas, and Ariel is again going to put this recipe together. So I have it written down, and because the baby does not want to be out of my arms right this moment, so, and it requires cutting, and I won't use a knife or even hold a knife while I'm holding her, so Ariel gets the wonderful privilege of making our nacho cheese, and that's good because she gets to participate in making Rigo's birthday dinner. So we are going to first start out, this is going to be made in the Vitamix. Again, we're going to start out with 1 cup of raw cashews. Alright, now you can certainly soak those. We are going, that doesn't look like very much. Let's put in another cup. I want 2 cups of raw cashews. Okay, Ariel's a little nervous. Let's put in 1 red bell pepper. And Ariel helps me prepare food all the time, so she knows how to cut apart this red bell pepper. And so she cuts off the top, and I showed her how to do this. Cut it down the middle, cut out the insides, and then we'll chunk it up and stick it in there. Now again, I kind of wrote some stuff down since Ariel is the one putting this together, that I can't really go off of instinct as much as I normally do. So that's why I wrote some stuff down, but as we're going along I may change it. So as of right now we have 2 cups of raw cashews in that Vitamix, and we have 1 red bell pepper. Let's put in 16 sun-dried tomatoes that have been soaked. Let's hope there should be 16 left in that jar.
1, 2.
And of course these are sun-dried tomato halves, and so we're putting in 16 halves.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hi, honey.
12, 13.
You're beautiful.
14, 15.
16. Okay, there we go. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put in, let's put in 1.5 teaspoons of the Himalayan sea salt. Now Ariel's not big on cilantro, so I'm probably not going to put cilantro in this one just because she is not a big fan of it. But you can if you do like cilantro. But what we will put in, Ariel, is, let's put half a jalapeno in there. And again, she's done this for me before too. When the baby was just new, I made her do all the peppers because I was worried about getting it on my hands and then touching the baby. So I haven't touched peppers in quite a while. Well, I didn't do it probably the first 4 weeks. She's now going to be 11 weeks old tomorrow, so it's been a while since I have been. Alright, so we got the half a jalapeno. Let's put the juice of 1 lime. And then we're also going to put the juice of half a lemon. Normally I would put the juice of 1 full lemon, but I only have half a lemon left, and so that's what we're going to put in. But if you're doing the recipe, I suggest you put in the juice of a whole lemon. I have made this recipe before, and I do know that the whole lemon does taste better. There's been times where I didn't have limes and I put 2 lemons in instead of a lime. You can do that if you don't have the lemon. You know, you can do whatever you need to make it work for what you have. The way I do recipes a lot of times is I pull out what we have, or I buy, because I'll go to the store and buy whatever's on sale, and then whatever we have, I make stuff out of it. Now we want a tablespoon of chili powder in there. Okay, now we're gonna add water. Here is some purified water.
How much?
Go ahead and start with a cup, and we'll see if we need more. So she is adding 1 cup of water. Let's add 1 more cup. It might make it a little thinner than I normally like, but we'll see. Yeah, that seems... Okay, let's blend that up and let's hope it gets as thick as we want it. Yeah, we need a lid. Otherwise we have a mess. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and do it that way first. It off, and we forgot something. Think about it, Ariel. What did we forget? This is a cheese sauce. What is missing?
Yeast.
Yes, nutritional yeast. So let's get nutritional yeast. Let's see. I think we will put in, let's put 1 cup of nutritional yeast. Because I'm going to add some more cashews and some more water, because I personally think that cheese sauce looks a little too red. So I want to put in 1 more cup of cashews. And I want to put in 1 more cup of water. And then we're going to see how that tastes afterwards. As you can see, it's not a science. All you got to do is kind of play with the food, and you come up with stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect every time. It's okay, baby.
I think that we should do the pie.
Alright, get the pusher thing. We call it the pusher, but it might be called, I think it's called a temper. So we're going to try it with this pusher, and we might need to put more water in there. So we started with 2 cups of water, and we added a cup of water. And so now, it might be in this drawer over here, Ariel, because I used it yesterday, and Alicia might have put it over here.
What?
The pusher?
Right here.
Okay. Now when you start it, you got to have that pusher all the way down. Turn it. Now pull. Okay, have the pusher all the way down. It's got, yeah. Okay, now turn it on. Now go like that. Alright, we're going to add 1 more cup of water. And I think I will go over there and blend this, because sometimes it does get somewhat difficult to blend when you're doing a thick one. Alright, so as of right now we have 4 cups of water in here, 3 cups of cashews. So I am going to start it this way so that I can. As you can see, all I did with the pusher or temper or whatever this thing is called is I held it to the side like this. All that does is it creates an air pocket so that the fluid can, or the cheese can go through the blades easier. Sometimes it'll get to the point where it's difficult to do that. Because the cheese sauce is thick, and this is the perfect color. Can you see that? It's the perfect color now. Yep, that's good. I would say the only thing I would probably change, if I changed anything, is put a little more salt, and I do miss the other half of the lemon juice. So do put in juice of 1 full lemon. We put in 1.5 teaspoons of Himalayan sea salt. If you don't like a lot of salt, go ahead and do that. If you are used to salt, I would put in 2 teaspoons, just a little bit more. So this is perfect. And that is, I believe, well, you gotta do the meat. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the meat. The meat we'll probably do right when it's time, because the baby really does not want to do this anymore. She does not want to play anymore. No. She wants mommy. She wants to go to sleep. She's helping make daddy's birthday dinner. So, thank you for watching our raw vegan nacho cheese. And we will see you a little later on a different video to do the meat that's going to go into our enchiladas.